fighter or towards a marksman to try to neutralize, and we are going to get Jax. Let's go.
Okay.
Jax is something I've been wanting to see more of in the LCS for so long. Counter-Strike here. With Blabber behind him, he's got to play it out. You just have to let the Counter-Strike run full duration after they get aggro.
There we go. Going for the stun underneath the turret. Blabber's been stunned up. Blabber
He got
dies. It's first blood over to Bwippo.
Oh, that is actually so well Trundle on the minion there, thinking, okay, if your read is the tower shot's going to go off, but it's 4-man top. Summit did just get 6, though. He has the ulti.
Yeah, Summit can survive this one at least for a while. They're going to force the ulti out, and now Bwippo walks away. He was tanking the aggro. Summit still very low here. Santorin swoops right back in and picks it up. Team Liquid, they
here from C9 are coming. Will they be willing to take a straight-up fight? Zeri is going to have to move faster, so will be a 5v4 if TL can make it go slow.
Super Mega Death Rocket already missed. Summit's looking for the damage onto Core JJ, and they'll find him. Cloud9's already got one, but it's going to be traded back. Support for support. Add another one to the pile as Bwippo falls over. 2 for 1, 3 for 1. Cloud9, 4 for 1. Cloud9 is about to ace Team Liquid 9 minutes into the game.
Having that gap closer, you know, kind of reduces your reliance on the flash, which is one of the problems Tryndamere often has in teamfight, is you're so reliant on the flash against any champion that has dash. But they're going for Bwippo now. Nice Counter-Strike.
Bwippo has used the Counter-Strike. He's got the stun, but now he's got to be careful. Blabber going in. Subjugate's been used, but Santorin's ready to strike back. They know that Tryndamere still has the ulti, so there's no point in trying to use a Viego ult or surprise burst him, anything there.
Do you have Counter-Strike?
Bwippo keeps the fight going. He has the Counter-Strike still, but he's got 100 HP. I don't like that call.
Now this means the whole tower will go down. TL in shambles on the top side here. They are very strong at this point in the game. Summit is moving around the map. He's just not going to AFK split push. They're going to look for a dive on bot side. He doesn't quite have the ulti, though.
Core JJ and stopwatch. Summit's going to be tanking some damage, but Core JJ's already down. Summit, he's gone. He was not able to ult because the cooldown was just barely not ready. That was
the wave. There's no one up there to actually answer. Fudge doesn't have TP, and Summit doesn't have TP, obviously even taken. To move around the map and try to get some of his other members fed so that they can take over the rest of the game when he can no longer beat that Jax.
We got a fight down here in bottom lane. Hansama popping the ulti and going in very aggressively, but the Super Mega Death Rocket takes him low enough for the burn from Winsome to take him out. C9 looking for another one here. Santorin tries to get away, but Summit recognized there's no way they burst him down there.
And this is great for TL because they get the TP off Fudge. Bjergsen is pushing bot. He can probably take that tower, and they're going for a kill now.
Oh, Fudge didn't have a chance. Shut down by Bwippo as the C9 mid laner sticks around too long.
They get the kill top. They get the tower bottom from Bjergsen, who was on the push. Berserker getting something back, though. Both teams playing actively through these side lanes. It's the push and Herald of his own. So this first tower is dead. We'll see if he can actually walk it in for a charge on the second. I think that's what they're going to go for here with Blabber and Winsome hovering.
Way into the second turret. So that mission that they came down here for is accomplished.
It is successful. They do force out the ulti, but Cloud9 will retreat back to the dragon. So it's one dragon on this tower as well, and that's going to get even smaller there. Bwippo is going towards Death Dance, which I have a suspicion he may be. I think it's going to be almost impossible for Summit to actually get a pure 1v1 anymore. So for C9, it's going to become about that objective game. It's going to become about the 5v5, where I still do think they have the edge. As Bwippo gets more ADR, like everyone thinks of going to be excited to see how it does pan out, but it's really slowed down the pace of the game over the last, say, 10, 12 minutes. But Bwippo getting caught here.
Oh, Berserker just delivers the death and the Super Mega Death Rocket, and now Core JJ's got to try to get away. Cloud9 have already found one pick, and they're about to get two. Double kill over to Berserker. The man's getting excited, and he just can't fight it. Team Liquid running away, only 3 left alive. C9 control the map. C9 head over to Baron.
Yeah, they're going to go into the Baron right now. Santorin does have Flash. He does have Smite. They have a chance to try to steal this. Bjergsen basing, so he's probably going to TP back. We'll see if they want to try to contest this. It's going down quickly, though.
It is burning, man. Over the wall goes Winsome. He's going to try to zone Santorin away, make sure there's no flip for this. And C9
has a lot of armor, but not a lot of MR. And Fudge, absolute rush. And then Cloud9 maybe overextended. They punish them, but now Blabber and Hansama going in 1v1. You don't want this one, Blabber.
Yeah, this is not a Trundle-favored matchup here. Hans just going to kite him out, but Berserker, we're talking about kiting out Bwippo. Back-to-back mistakes here, back-to-back unneeded deaths. Hansama now hops, skips, jumps over the wall, tries to get away from Summit. Summit's going to continue that chase, but Hans can kite it out. He's got CoreJJ waiting nearby to try to protect him. Nice rocket, nice flash, nice follow, nice kill from Cloud9. CoreJJ wants to try to get out of here now. He's got no way to stand and fight. Honestly, Azale, League of Legends is one of those games where sometimes it doesn't matter how well you've played 95% of the game, because a single mistake can cost you so much. And that Bwipo death in River that led to the Soul Point, that led to the Baron, it has led to this. As Blabber's now here in the bottom
They're trying
lane.
to end right
He's
now.
probably going to die to Bjergsen, but the rest of the team's already back in the base.
That's
Cloud9, they're knocking it over. They're going for the win. Santorin comes in trying to stop him. Summit, he still has the endless rage. And C9 takes out Team Liquid.
What an explosive finish. Cloud9 get the maximum from the...
It looks like we got pretty high hopes for him, but last pick of the draft into the Scion, it'll be Aatrox for someday.
Yeah, very quick Aatrox grab there. His first. So if he wants to scrap and have the healing cup for that, can be powerful. But otherwise, it's not the most efficient item. And with that wave being held against him, being pushed in, Abbedagga looking for a kill here.
Abbedagga goes right back in to Koi.
Oh, the
He's
tower.
burning away. Everyone's on the way. Even Marksman sitting back in the base, heading towards this area, or at least towards the mid lane. Okay, it's going to be confirmed over to the side of FlyQuest, but now 100 Thieves is ready to go in for the fight. Kumo's going to be taken low. 100 HP here on the Scion. First blood over to Someday. FlyQuest in retreat. Joseoto seeing if maybe he can try to stay and help or do anything.
Now Someday will go back up towards top. So it's basically going to be, a plate, maybe two. I don't actually know if Kumo is playing Demolish or not, but he'll get a little bit of gold, and they're going to try to get picked now.
Oh, nicely done. FlyQuest immediately strike back and pop Abbedagga before he can do a thing about it. Now, Huhi's got to try to get away, but remember his flash was already lost earlier. For this, here we go. The Herald's just burning away. 100 Thieves are going to secure it before FlyQuest is able to make their way in. Huhi buying time with a nice stopwatch placement. Super Mega Death Rocket flies in, and 100 Thieves are ready for the counterattack. Vex makes his way into the fight, and now you've got Abbedagga looking to set it up, but it's a double kill back over to Someday. A 1-for-2 trade so far. They're continuing to try to get away from the dead body of Kumo, Huhi taken very low. Johnson still alive. Takoi still alive, half HP. Closer also down to a couple hundred. Someday
Herald here looking to extend the advantage and move towards that third dragon.
It's an 80 carry and top laner kind of game based on these damage charts. Herald was summoned up in mid lane, but it got about as much value as the eyeball that was left on the ground. FlyQuest is able to defend, but Kumo's below half HP. FlyQuest still all right for now. Huhi also dangerously low in the health department, but it's still all about Someday. He will be the one keeping everybody from FlyQuest away. He will be the one who can make the largest individual impact here in these fights.
And 100 Thieves are trying to wait for Abbedagga's ultimate. It's almost up here, and now it is coming up. He can look for an engage over the wall if he wants, but they've already killed Huhi.
Joseoto taking a killing spree on that one. Huhi just gets caught by the Scion ultimate, and now Someday has to flash away. Even with his World Ender active, he cannot fight back against this FlyQuest squad that found their pick. They punished Huhi for being such low HP and being in a vulnerable spot, and FlyQuest will waiting for him to hit you for half your health with his iframe ultimate that jumps over everything. You're like, all right, when's my turn to get hit upside the head with this?
You go first, Flowers.
Sure.
I'll let him have my money. Yeah, you're immune again. I get it. I can't attack you. Sure, it's fine.
Yeah, that's it's not a good feeling to be up against, but for the
space for the rest of his team.
Right. It's not one of those things where Scion is a champion that needed to have a very strong performance in lane and, coming out of lane with a death or two and then having this 50 CS deficit just says, oh, no, he's useless. It's not like he's Jace or something, right? Yeah. He's going to be this meatball.
Out on that ultimate, so you could look for the fight here, potentially.
100 Thieves are just going to try to burn it down, and Takoi gets caught out. Now he's got to try to get away with his own ulti. Nicely done. They're going back in for Abbedagga, but instead he ends up throwing away his own life. FlyQuest are trying to contest the Drake, but the rockets flying out from FBI means it's going to be Soul Point for 100 Thieves.
If FBI gets some free time, he is going to put out a massive amount of damage here, but Closer looking for the face check. He's going to get first down, baby.
Closer, that's not where you wanted to be, buddy. And then the Scion flies right through for the follow-up. Multiple flashes forced out here. FBI and Huhi both had to flash out to get away. FlyQuest moving forward as a unit. They're all five together. They know the enemy jungler does not have an ulti. They know the AD carry and support do not have flashes. 100 Thieves may have just lost their dragon soul off of that one. FlyQuest.
Abbedagga's looking over the wall. Look at him. He's in a position where he could go for a multi-man ult.
Okay, Abbedagga ready to fly in if need be. Drake at 3,000. Someday is in the pit. He will zone FlyQuest away and threaten a different angle. Closer's still here. Smite ready for both of our junglers. Solar Flare goes out after a move. Finds his fence line only under the crab, and there they go! Tokoi is already down, and FlyQuest will find themselves cut to pieces. Someday deals with multiple players on FlyQuest. He picks up one. Here comes another. Shutdown credit goes over to FBI for at least being able to take down Johnson and steal that one away from Someday. Jose Dioto wants to fight back a little bit, but fight back he will not. Shut
FlyQuest forcing out those flashes early. The Vex over the wall ults in, gets that multi-man fear that he was looking for, timed very well with the who he engage, and then even able to use the reset to get away from the carries to go over onto the side. The W shield is just enormous, so unfortunately for Jose, he goes down and can't do anything about it.
Who he gonna get picked off here, it looks like. He survives! And the counterattack finds Closer a kill. Now Someday's made his way onto the front line. FlyQuest didn't have the damage to burst the Leona. They tried to do something to at least put the brakes on the 100 Thieves war machine, but that machine just keeps chugging along down mid lane.
Yeah, they're looking really strong here, and they even forced a flash off of Johnson from Abadaga's ult. He threw in that Vex ulti to shove in this tier 2 as well. And FlyQuest just don't really have strong enough wave clear to actually push through this.
FlyQuest feel like they are stuck in such a bad spot here. The game felt close for a while, but when you get a near ace plus a Drake Soul plus a Baron all within 30 seconds, the game's gonna turn your way pretty fast, and 100 Thieves are looking to make the most of the remaining minute here on the Baron. Someday will lead the charge, pushing up the top lane. Minion wave about to crash into mid as well, so these are synced up. 100 Thieves might just go for the dive. Johnson's gonna get slowed down, and there they go. They pull him right back in with the chains, and now Afro Moo's gonna be your second kill over to Someday. 100 Thieves just won the game. Abadaga will chase him down with the ulti. It's only Tokoi left standing. Everybody else falls to pieces. FBI tries to chase him into the fountain, but doesn't quite have the damage or the range. Nice charm's gonna pull the 100 Thieves AD carry in for a quick shutdown, but unfortunately, it is too little, it is too late, and 100 Thieves, off the back of that massive fight for the Drake Soul, are gonna earn themselves this win. They're gonna get themselves back in better shape compared to yesterday, and they're gonna take down FlyQuest. 32 minutes into the game. That laser was the MVP, and it still don't matter. 100 Thieves get the win.
Nicely done from 100 Thieves. Some really strong team fighting
in the top side.
Oh, and it's another Scion. Oh, the Scion goes up higher and higher in priority. EG go into the full late game team fight, team comp. They're saying TSM.
Stakes high, stake good. TSM, we'll see what they can do early though, because already a focus from EG coming over towards the middle, and takeover down on low. First blood into
here. Guys, he's, I think he's playing well, but he's not impacting the game massively.
Been extremely muted and quiet, whether it's on the Rift or beyond, but here we go with a knock-up onto Vulcan, already getting burned down in the wraparound from Inspired and JoJo to try and punish this as much as possible. Shen Yi getting some hits over from that Zeri, but the trade is good. JoJo picking one up. It's 2 down over from TSM. Tactical is one of them and is currently getting focused and just pushed out right now. So Shen Yi directly under turret. The dive is here. Vulcan taking as much of the aggro as possible, but dodging as much as he can. Even with the wave coming through, it allows Tactical to come back into this just a bit. The Kathy and Rain, but the onslaught of shadows could come through and punish. Shen Yi's taken out of it, and Tactical, the last sliver of life, isn't good enough. Focus from EG, collapsing upon the objective, using the Ori ball to zone as much as possible. So Spica isn't in it, but is looking for the angle to potentially Q in, does not manage to land the Sonic Wave and the stun up onto Huni right now. Zoning good from EG, and they take this objective and walk it out.
Shen Yi has flash, but it does feel hard to just brute force through the entire team of EG.
Oh, Shen Yi goes in, knock up onto 2, and on the opposite side, Vulcan and Inspired focus down onto Spica. Multiple stuns onto EG's side as well, and the shadows come in once more. Vulcan flashing forward to get the hook. Huni is over the wall. Blast Cone for some additional distance, but Spica rounded out by EG. Double kill for Inspired.
Harold's gone over to EG. They're getting first Dragon as well. It's already kind of fallen apart.
But right now, the contest over red means that Vulcan hooks onto Shenyi once more. Unbreakable Will already activated in the double knockup onto the support and the jungle duo. But Shenyi responds with a headbutt of his own, a kick away from Vulcan, so he's zoned off, and EG loses one in the process. But all of TSM is up. Red still focused, tactical, another shot will do it. Danny's going for it with a little zippy zap gun, finally lands it, because eventually you got to throw it somewhere.
Yeah, I'm interested to see why they chose to do this. It looks like because they want to bring more resources up potentially to protect, a little bit more early game oriented. Their burst damage can be good, but it's not that insane if you're a full tank champion.
Down that control ward, even a Scribe Bloom to get some more intel on TSM. The majority of them over on the outskirts, but Shenyi and a Flang teleport coming in as well. Triple knockup from him, but the Q charge up from Impact is here for the return. A nice lockdown and immediate burn down of JoJo might do something, but Spica effectively brought out because of his low HP. 2 down right now for EG, a support lost for TSM, and the zoning's good, but Danny, he's in Pixel right now, not caught out by any vision when he was making this pathing, but immediately locked up, goes and activates as much damage as he possibly can, but it's Spica that gets the objective here. Inspired, marked down low, but has a movement speed to get out of the way. Danny taking up as much of the CC as he possibly can. Another charged up Q from Impact. Can he get the lockdown on the tactical? But the escape is good thus far. Spica into the center of the pit he goes. Inspired coming through to set it up. Danny
save it for the walls to hop on them. Hold on, we're coming back into live.
Oh no, Impact finds 2, but gets the stun up and has the rest of his team coming through. Another teleport over on the EG side, and swishing around onto Spica means that he goes into the grave next. Huni already pursued by multiple members of his opposition. Can he get enough damage down to take someone down with them? Not so much, because JoJo is there with a shockwave. If anything were to happen, EG coming out on top.
Trying to make an odd man play there, but it takes so long to kill Impact. It gives plenty of time for the rest of EG to show up, reinforce the Scion, pick up those kills. The gold lead up to 6,500 now. The only bright spot you can possibly say is the dragon stacking has slightly been slowed from that last situation.
Still 2.5 minutes until the next one comes up, so you have to figure out yourselves once more. But EG right here in the bush. Oh no, Spica steps up into it, and the entire team was
able
waiting.
to get blown up.
And with that, EG turned their sights towards the Baron. Pretty easily for them to take when they know that the enemy jungler is nowhere to be found and on that gray screen. So another buff here with 4K onto EG's side.
Yeah, the Baron being down means this game is all but over already. Huni's going to do his best to split push already, but that means takeovers alone.
And another ultimate right into his face. You've got 3 members of EG here, baby. Shenyi and Spica, they want to try and then bring their attention over towards their mid side, because then Tactical was in trouble, and Danny's just going to get that much stronger. Impact here, so beefy, so able to zone the members of TSM. Shockwave to pull Shenyi into the vicinity of this turret, but you don't even have to finish him off, because who's there to do the damage to follow up? Spica saying,
he surrenders.
Please, just let me escape freely, Sir Impact.
He's trying to get out.
Just that to set up the team, knowing where those carries are and knowing how to make sure they get fully online. Because look, 4 bounties across multiple members of EG, feeling really good about what they're bringing through as they take down more turrets and keep their sights on these inhibitor turrets as well.
Yep, definitely looking like a clean win out from here. They did get some objective bounties for TSM on some of these turrets that they picked up, tier 1s, but during that time, EG has made use of it. They're now breaking into the inhibitors.
Full force ahead for EG, sending Inspired over towards mid with the majority of the team down bot. Just look how speedy Danny can make his movement as well on a pick like Zeri to join them. And the Baron buff is still good for a few more seconds, about 30 seconds at that, to see if they continue to pressure on, and it looks like they don't want to go anywhere, and TSM are getting rattled into a corner.
It's hard for TSM to find an angle. It's basically fishing with Syndra stuns or Shenyi just hex flashing on top of them. He doesn't have his actual flash, so it means it's very easy for EG to move from inhibitor to inhibitor and grab all 3 of these.
Looking like a stroll in the park from the mid side towards top, and now Huni focused by Inspire. The Onslaught of Shadows brought through once more, and then the big burn down happens. So Shenyi getting knocked up, trying to get to the rest of his team, but Inspired finds another target. Tactical retreating into the fountain. It's something that we have seen before from TSM, and not a good sight if you're on their fan side, but EG fans feeling really good. They get the Bud Light ace, they take down the first tower, they take down the second, and as they hit on to the next Nexus, EG proving the strength that they have going into the latter portion of this split, and what a good sight it has been to see.
It looks like they're waiting to kill Speak again. I don't know what that slight delay was there. There we go. EG end the game. Absolutely slaughter TSM and this one. An inch closer.
Extremely powerful. So we are going to get the rotation to the jungle set. He's bringing it back. No longer extinct.
This is the first set jungle on his clear thing, even without a leash. Looks like he's going to find the attempt right now. Biofrost's going to get the flash flay. Arrow's going to flash himself. Not going to be able to get much done as it's instant. Biofrost lands the hook. Destiny will fall. Hand the goal to the right person. Yes, Aphelios, thank you very much. Neo grabs
zoning him off of the turret. So even though River's not farming right now as a jungle, you are denying enemy Jinx, which is incredibly valuable.
Hook, Flay, there's going to kill Destiny. I don't think he has a way out. Flash towards the tower, but I think they get it anyway. I don't know what Immortals are thinking, but it's clearly not working. Dignitas now on the way out. Does Revenge find one back? TV's at the tower. Lantern's in a good spot. But here comes Power of Evil River. Smites for HP. That's a root. Is it time for number 3? And it will be a kill for Revenge. PoE low. Chomper's up to save. And on the way out, Neo is suddenly trapped. Xerxes is here. PoE not going to fall. And it turns out the log con was in. It's about giving Revenge. Here comes PoE with the ulti. 4v2.
Straight up.
4v2. No one can show. This has to be a dive that works. Knock up not going to land, but it will be a million damage on Destiny. 1 for 0 so far. They're going to trade it back. PoE ignited. And PoE drops as well. Kill number 2! Kill number 3! They only got one back! BioDaddy! I'm gonna drop down, show the bottom lane. All right, Immortals get a little something back in the score, but they are still certainly far behind. Maybe they can find their way.
Entire tower. They can't actually defend here. As you see the mid roam actually exchange chance with the package coming down too. There's a lot of confidence in the gold lead and the Corpus
Poke land. Ulti as well, second Q, but slowed into the tower is enough. Yeah, Fake Out's fine again. Sustained difference favors Aureli, but now a fight coming in. Volibear on the 2, a dunk backwards to buy some time. Xerxes wants out, gets a punch. Is it gonna be enough now as the fight continues on? Aphelios opens up, and then it's Tom Kench down. Rockets land. Xerxes
such a big boon for this team as we transition later on into the game. That poke will be so effective versus Azir. Are gonna have to give some ground, and it's going to be on that half of the map. Neo, with the Lantern, will be able to go collect top lane, shadow them, push them off of that top turret. Last objective claimed as we kind of laid it out for them. The last outer turret has been acquired. Blue is going to get paid, and so next time he goes for his recall, Ludens will be completed, and you get to siege up. Then you just have to have some strong peel. Okay, ultimate whip.
Yeah, I've seen 1 hit and 2 miss so far from Revenge. Good sidestep. Blue's going to be chunked incredibly low, but he's baiting for the hook, the Lantern, the Valkyrie away, and now Revenge dunked upon. Rocket nearly kills, but that is Revenge dropping 7-3 on the board. I understand making a play when you're behind. That one, though, did not work. Xerxes now cut down as well. Neo's on a rampage.
All right, we were keeping up hope for Immortals there for a while, but this has just been a brutal weekend now. This one is just blown wide open. They don't have to even reset here for Dignitas. They can just push straight through secondary tower here. 800 more gold for the team, and they'll definitely be able to transition for Dragon. 40 seconds ahead of the timer here. They got so much gold on top side with enough time to reset, go purchase, get your control wards, get back out in time for this Dragon. You can see the counter option here from Immortals. They're like, all right, yes, as you already know, he gets squished. Let's take a look at the live, though. They're going to get the Dragon with no extra interference, so another one picked up. Not unexpected with all the control that they just got with so much.
Either way, we got another look at the top side, but as long as you hold Valkyrie, you can always kind of get out of the way of Revenge. We're going to see with Destiny finding a double knock, and here comes a fight. Ulti is on, everybody, and Immortals needs this desperately. Aphelios gets one, Blue on the way out, actually blows him up, and there's just no play to be had. There's not enough damage, there's not enough gold, and instead the gold and black just shut down Immortals again.
7-1 Aphelios now. My goodness, Revenge was so close to getting that last auto off onto Blue, and you're like, oh, maybe the Inklings are there.
For the killed arrows, that's gonna damage was like, well, I rocketed a Thresh and then, auto Gnar twice on my way to dying. The Triforce chase looked pretty good for him.
Yeah.
And now 13-3, 10,000 gold up. Second Dragon, just a formality, but we are on to the inhibitor turrets themselves. This is gonna drop. Fake Out shoves in mid. PoE wants to play, can't land it. This was here for the follow-up that happened, but does not. And that's gonna be double Well, first inhibitor down. Mid lane cleared for now, but should be pushed soon.
Yeah, this one's going to keep on flowing in here. A full minute and a half left on this Baron for Dignitas, so they've got 3 more minion waves to push right down the throats of Immortals here. Secondary tower, this one, Fake God trying to usher it over. Everybody transitioning from bottom side. It will die really quickly here. And remember, River's always got this ultimate for Volibear to turn off the towers if they start to feel frisky. 11,000 gold lead is where teams usually start to be like, you know what? Let's just go for it. Turn off this tower, just dive. See if we can just blow everybody up.
And I want to see it. I mean, they could. It'd be a way to throw if you like really screw it up and you get, chain CC'd with all 5. But
I see it too.
It would
I want the
exciting.
violence, freak.
Violence. Let's go. Let's go. Show up. Not enough violence on TV. That's a very old reference. And now we get to push in as River is going to make sure that no one's going to do anything. You're going to get
violence.
And we got the dive going.
Okay,
Quick.
not violence.
That's the Dignitas winning world promo,
Hey,
by
we
the way.
got a
He's
counter.
first in the gold. There's the rocket, only hits blue, but they're going to find the first target. A 1-for-1 so far, which is better than Immortals have gotten in a very long time. Fake God, just very tanky, shuffles back only onto 1. PoE can peel for himself, but not more. And that is a team fight. Well, Dignitas, that is the mid lane. His Space Breaker stun. When he ganked top lane, when he Hex Flash on Corki, that let Corki Valkyrie away.
Around for a flank. Dignitas, honestly, probably won't even care if they get the flank angle on them. Fake God here pushes in bottom side, and these supers are going now, so there's no time.
I like the try. We're going to have it going again. Xerxes going to go for the dunk on the first one. Walks back in for the triple stun. Volibear has to buy some time, but will they kill backline? On a blue they go, but he's going to stay alive. 1-for-1 so far. Aphelios is down. Revenge on the next one. A great lantern by Biofrost, but he finds a second. Volibear is down. Jinx finds a third. Bio's on the way out, and now it's Gnar against the world. A double kill is in, but it's now Fake God left alone as Arrow and Revenge would like to get some of their own, and it's gonna happen. There's the final kill. Arrows on the board. However, the Nexus turrets have fallen. The 6th man may end the game. You've gotta be kidding me. Player of the game, the dead inhibitors. Wait, the macro.
No
is
minion.
enough?
1 minion. One minion.
1 hit is needed.
Those blue minions are trolling.
Wow. All right.
Dignitas don't pay their minions enough.
It is so hard to play a game when you have the Nexus turrets. Because at any point, they can solo your Nexus.
I don't think there was a balloon that was like, oh my God, it's gonna be Immortals win now.
Yeah.
I think the balloon is just, haha, that's funny. Look at all the
It's
minions
still-
trolling.
It just doesn't biodegrade, it's just on the ground.
Yeah.
Like, the wind blew into it a little bit, so it's not like completely flat.
Okay.
There's still holes in it though,
Yikes. All right. Well, Dignitas, they're looking to stomp that one all the way through. With Baron, this siege is going to get right up to the Nexus. All right. Package already forced out there. Nice attempt here from Xerxes. 2 HP. I got confirmation from observers on that
recorrected.
Nexus. There was, yeah. We'll update. Next time we get one, it's going to be 1 HP.
Exactly. I mean, this one will go to 1 HP, and it'll be another Immortals defense. They're going to try. River heads up, doesn't find the fight just yet, though. Top inhibitor is up. That is 1 wave down to play around, except that Fake God is there, and the Baron buff is on. Dragon Soul in 2 minutes, looking up to come to that one. Next is back to half HP though, and Revenge low on health. The same for most of the front line. They're gonna try for River yet again. He's tanky enough. Will they find that kill? Gonna dive right back in. Aphelios will put him at 2 HP, and that's gonna be the game. That is Nexus falling.
What if they all turn around?
Dignitas made it look exciting for a little bit, but at the end of the day, they are the better team. 4th place Dignitas at 7-6.
Woo! Dignitas coming to play today.
Kale is actually pretty good into Scion. You don't get bullied too hard. You eventually scale out alongside it and get into late game. Camille's good too.
Yeah, but
The
Kale.
so doomed. Walk at her. You've got a tunnel to take. Oh, there's nowhere to go. Charm's gonna land. Tunnels right back over. There's the knock-up. There's the guarantee flash, maybe.
All right, that was not necessary. Either towards the Syndra first and then look bottom, or if bottom lane burns summoner spells themselves.
Damage. Boom can't land anything. Just getting burned down. Finally flashes. Exhaust on Luger is just cleansed away. Has lost his low. Luger could ult and chase. Doesn't even need to.
Lost?
Just walks him down. Over aggression. I don't know if Ole's W was down if he was burning, but just Nothing happened there. I think he used it for the aggression, I assume.
There was definitely some miscommunication there. Now they're looking for the dive. Pum moves up.
Level 4, pretty easy kill right now. There's the ult 4 for the shield. It is going to be a trade of his life, but worth it.
But it turns right around. Luger gets 2 kills. Contracts has the advantage in jungle as well. He is dead.
Charm, and the revive will mean nothing. Can't even follow the Q. Sion shows up.
80 carries, even 4-on-4.
Alrighty, this should be a pretty fun one right now. 2,000 health left on the Herald. A flash stun going to come through. Here comes the backline access. Kicked right back out. A good stun from Nautilus, hits 2. That is Rek'Sai claiming contracts, gets the Herald. A charm across the squad. They go berserk. Good damage, a stun across as well. Rek'Sai comes through, knocking down Lee Sin. Down goes Pride Stalker. CLG find their 5th kill. And, oh, not quite number 6. Palafox not in range.
Contracts.
I don't think there's a way out. There can't be a way out, right? I mean, at this point, you shove in the wave. Ablaze Olive cannot live.
Ah, I love it! Smite the
Smite.
minion, baby! The Prowler's Claw active is the whole reason, you know, for the key, basically, to the success of this side games, where you're getting a lot of last hits.
Handshake cleanses down, so they're going to be attacked there. Flash the way to get away from Pyrox. The Fox are going to jump right back in, lands the ult QQ, gets the kill, and here comes the teleports for a little bit more. Boom, trying to run away, but here's Palafox, lands the freeze. They're going to get one back. Jenkins now on the board, 7-2.
On the Kaisa, so they actually rotate him mid lane, much safer for him. Rek'Sai, ultimate in.
Ult combo, there's Kaisa, and that's what you want to see. A great trade back to be sure, but just press the button, set up for the Kaisa, get the execute. Mid lane turret falls afterwards. CLG grow the lead. First turret is down, but I mean, even if you die for it, it's worth it every single time. So take the final tower. There you go. Bounty claimed now in a 1v2. Does not have a way of winning. Holds for some CC and actually build some space, so they got to get some cooldowns across. Are you kidding? Licorice currently going to live. They need another hook shot. They need it soon. There comes Jenkins. Gonna find at least a bit of damage here. A flash, and Licorice actually gets out. You got to be kidding me. Well played.
Well, now available, and there he goes. He uses it to get on in. This could be the fight.
5-on-5, he's able to spend the money he got from that turret bounty. So another item on the board gets hooked in, very tanky, but it's gonna be a lot of damage still. The Berserk hits 2, 1 auto attack. Contracts exhausted, attacked. Ults for a second, will still die. Golden Guardians win the fight down in gold. They get a second. Ablaze Olive finds another one to execute. So Dragon, a regular one here. Red buff not going to be fully stolen. Afraid of getting jumped upon, so out they go. Good job, okay. It means that Golden Guardians can feel more comfortable going in, and indeed, though they walk up, it's Palafox showing up and just zoning everybody out. So Dragon number...
The previous one where he talked about, oh, you know, he thought his cooldown on Flash was very, very short and close to coming up, but it wasn't quite there. But this one, not going to find the kill. Pum happy to...
Yeah, I know.
Are they going to go for it? There's no flash on him, and they know.
Ari wants in. Got to find the Everfrost. Great timing on the stopwatch, but is there enough? Price Sucker here for the kick.
Ooh.
A bunch of burst. They'll try to knock down the Rek'Sai, and it will be a trade. There's no way you live, right? There's no way you live. Minions even doing a little bit
for
here.
a little bit.
I mean, Lost. Okay, yeah, Blaze all going to get the kill credit. They're not going to let Lost. Right now, they certainly fought pretty close, but they've never been in control this entire time. We're on Dragon Soul Point. Stun combo on a Luger. Doesn't get stunned, though. Let's go with the Q a little bit too late. Doesn't find anything useful into that one. We've got the rest of the team coming around, though. 5-5 coming soon. Stun into Ole. Very easy to kill an Enchanter. Needs to burn the locket, burn the stopwatch for now. Into the back line, we get a kick over the wall. The Blast Plant, Jenkins is away. And now it's Ole stuck, left alone. Blast Plant, but they've got to find this one, and indeed they will. Bailout means nothing. 1 for OCLG and a Dragon Soul soon to Sucker or Blaze Olive. And you can see now down to a 1,200 on Licorice. Like, it's not going to get any better. At what point do you fight this one? Because Ole's not showing up. It's worse than last time. It's worse than last time. An Anchor's going to land. A stopwatch buys 2 seconds, but the refight's going to come in. They're going to land the skill shots, and Golden Guardians stuck around. Just donate more gold away.
CLG, another one in the dirt there for Golden Guardians. Now they continue to use the dragon as bait. This is just a lure to continue to shoot out the Void Seekers. Luger, can he hit another one? He's on a ward.
Yeah, that's going to be another damage hit, and there's going to be a charm as well. Prize Sucker's going to lose his life. Ulti across the kick back. Gets away thanks to his own ultimate. But it's just Golden Guardians losing more and more.
Shoot another one. Shoot another. Oh, I was hoping he would blind into the Scion brush, but Luger.
He could ult Ole. It's the second one, so it's going to be that 10-second cooldown requirement. Part of the reason I'm going to shield for Asma Focus. Once you can finally buy it, here comes the first stun. Licorice wants to start the fight off. Is it going to be enough? Berserk comes across, but really only hits a tank. Doesn't mean a ton towards Boom here. And the re-engage looks pretty damn good. Luger's in there. Doesn't quite kill. No, the burn makes it happen. It's a 2 for nothing so far. A Blaze Olive not quite going to get shot again, but now 3 kills will come across. Somehow that one staked through the minions. And it doesn't really matter. CLG have won this team fight completely. Nothing Golden Guardians can do as CLG march in for tier 2 towers in mid.
Yeah, they're not going to stop there either. This inhibitor tower, this inhibitor should be toast. The Infernal Soul is in their hands. And, I mean, Ole's got 15 seconds, so they can definitely push for Nexus. I don't know how your commitment on double turrets is, though. Let's see. Let's see how risky it gets.
With the cannon, big backflip there ablaze. All of us go back into the fountain as Cho'Gath chunks him heavily.
Luther, they got it.
Yeah, on to turret number 2. Turret's gonna fall. CLG looking for a 2-0 weekend. One final 1-for-1 kill as we get the battle yet again. Stopwatch burned. They hit the Nexus. It's down low. No more stats to be padded. The only one that matters is the W. Add it to the roster, CLG. One game out of playoff.
Counter Logic Gaming coming back big this week.